Oh, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Two motherfucking shows. Two goddamn shows. Good goddamn evening. I'm taking over this motherfucker. Apparently today. But welcome to the weekly episode podcast. Dare Disagree. I know you might see two people from Why Repent the A show, but we are substituting for the white guy and the African today. So I'm your host for today. For Dare Disagree, Cole Conscience.
And I would just like to say the reason our good friend Jonathan Esther isn't here is he heard that if you don't try something, you can't say anything bad about it. So he's at a gay bar tonight to finally just work out those urges he's had for a long time. I just wish him the best, okay? But this is Alone in the Dark out here in Colorado.
A little chemical.
And that is the show. Now, since we get into people not answering text messages, Alone in the Dark, I sent you a text message. What happened?
What? Me?
Yes.
Man, I didn't get anything. I can't say. I was missing some shit from Slow Chemical too. So. Man, the last thing I got from you was like June 30th. Oh, wait. But you did ask me a question I never answered. My bad.
Fuck you, God damn it. Listen, ladies and gentlemen. All I ask in return, and you don't do it often, I can't really blame you, but Jonathan Esther, that motherfucker, I sent this motherfucker 2 texts, not one, 2 texts in a goddamn 2 days of me jamming. I'm like, hey, what do you think? I have still yet to hear a reply. This is what I'm saying. He makes it very hard for me. Because in my mind, I'm like, I really want this decision in California. This is a great decision. But when I text this fucker, he don't text back. I go in the back of my mind like, this is a stupid ass decision. Bruh. It's kind of like telling everybody to get on the fucking airplane, but like they're fixing the shit out of the airplane and has like duct tape everywhere. It's like, yeah, no, get on, no, we'll be fine. We won't get to 300. How far does the plane go? Fucking, I want to say
20,000 feet, something like that.
Yeah, 20,000 feet. We might not get 20,000 feet. We might get like 300 feet, but we'll make to our destination. That's pretty much what he's like. He's trying to, this motherfucker here. God damn it. All I ask is a simple, you can just say K, like you always fucking did. That irritate me, but at least I know you seen the shit and you acknowledge the shit. This is all I ask.
The funny thing is, too, is he will send me shit all the time, like, you gotta watch Game of Thrones, man. I'm just not a fan of watching TV shows. You know, I'll sit and watch a movie. A fucking TV show is hard for me to work with, you know? But he'll text me like the next day or call me the next day. So did you watch that shit? No, dude, I didn't watch 4 fucking seasons of Game of Thrones over the fucking night, you know? If you don't fucking respond to this guy's shit, he's throwing a fit about it. It's ridiculous.
Goddamn, you're fucking ridiculous, man. And I'm trying my best to see the bright side of everything as far as this movie California was. Just there's a lot of a bright side. But goddamn, first being in the house with a lot of goddamn Mexicans. I don't have anything against Mexicans, but I have a problem with these Mexicans. Because they hate black people like me. Only time they don't hate, never mind. I was gonna say, never mind. I'm not gonna say when's the only time they're not hating black people, but they hate black people. I'm gonna be in there, and they're gonna be and a lot of this. And once again, I have no problem against Mexicans at all, but these Mexicans, put it like this: every day I will be there for 2 months so I find a better place, and hope to God I find a good enough job where I can support myself. It's going to be a lot of drama. It's going to be a Jerry Springer show every day at 5. That's what it's going to be. Every goddamn day I wake up, somebody's doing something wrong. Probably Jonathan Esther getting his ass handed to him by some Mexican.
The funny thing with him, too, is like when we had Sony on, you know, he had this whole talk about, man, she's so brave on the internet, but when I see her in person, man, she's not going to be brave like that anymore. And like in the back of my head, I'm like, Why? I mean, women walk over you all fucking day long. Why do you think that this is suddenly the one that's gonna get her fucking what for, you know?
Oh, dude. Walk over him all goddamn day. And I'm going to fucking deal with this shit, man. Jesus Christ, Lord. I wish you was in goddamn California. Colorado is a far drive for me. But goddamn, the main thing I need to do is get my car. It's gonna be days I just need to fucking drive down to the beach and just be around Paula Deen. So the main thing is me getting my car, and I'm gonna ask you the question. I don't get off air about where can I go to check to see if my car is fit for smog test. Apparently they have checkpoints in California. I didn't know. I didn't see the news there.
Yeah, I think I looked it up. I think it was fine. You have to give me the year again to look it up, but I think I checked and it was fine.
2006. But we'll talk about that later. That's the main thing, man. I know that you don't intentionally do it, but I just have to get your asses a little bit, it's be like a little less biased, you're Caucasian, I had to. But just a small things like, man, just text okay. Oh, that was great. Fine. LOL. Smiley face. That's all I ask. You just to look at my shit, but yet you're on PlayStation, not only on PlayStation, but you're messaging about random bullshit. About you, as about somebody at your job, once again, being in white folks' business, you at your job getting in somebody's business talking about some other bullshit that doesn't really matter. Yeah, these two old ladies were talking, and they was like, Kim Kardashian ass is real. And I said, what? Are you crazy, cracker? It's like, calm down. Who cares? Why are you in that business? They're rich. Because you live in San Clemente, California, we're not rich yet. We're not yet. Keyword yet. We're not rich yet. When you have a little bit of money, still stay out white folks' business. But goddamn, dog. Goddamn. I mean, I guess he's busy yelling at white women. You know what he's doing? Kim Kardashian. Who gives a fuck?
The J-Lo videos. Wasn't that what he was talking about one time? Why are you going to buy the J-Lo booty blast? Why do you care, man?
Oh, you shouldn't buy that. Do you really think it works and this and that and that? Like, bro, first of all, you're the only... His thing, right? He's not... Here's why I'm upset now. He's not fucking it up just for him. He's fucking it up for me. So I'm going to be the third black guy in Orange County, California, out of like 100 white people. I'm gonna be the only. There's gonna be 3 black people: me, Jonathan, Esther, and Gary. And we're gonna be the only 3 black people. And right now, Jonathan, Esther's fucking it up for everybody else. They gonna see me and be like, "Oh, wait, that's your brother? This motherfucker." Like, I can assure you, I'm nothing like him. No, he's a stupid motherfucker. You're probably everything like him. You're gonna fuck me up. He's like the only black guy that works in his job out of the district. So everybody probably knows who the fuck he is. Yeah, that CVS up there has a black guy in there. So it has a stupid black guy in there. So it has a stupid African black guy in there that always tries to sound smart. Oh, well, then goddamn. Get a grip! I'm done.
All right, man. I think you got a good reason to be It's kind of like the Marines we talked about last time, man. There's so many of them acting like an asshole out there that you almost don't want to admit it when you go out,
Ah, man, it's gonna be so. Are you black? No. Who told you that? Are you black? Not at all. I know who told you that. I'm actually not black at all. I'm actually Spanish.
I'm one of Angelina Jolie's kids, man.
There you go. Well, actually, I'm actually not black at all. I'm actually, this is a tan. That's what you gotta do. But it is what it is. That's why I asked. I won't be so pissed. I'm not even really that pissed. Because the one thing was kind of complex with this guy now. Like, he definitely be on his light-skinned females type shit. It's one of them things where it's like, man, all you gotta do is say yes. Like, it's like texting a girl, right? It's like texting a girl, man. You just like, hey, had spoke to you, how you doing? What's up? No response. Like, fuck. You could at least been like, fuck off, you fucker. Just like to get no response means like, motherfucker, you ain't worth my time for me to text you back. Fuck off, fucker. Like, god damn, man. I'm in the friend zone of everybody. God damn. I'm now the side piece. Fucking ridiculous, man.
Other
Go ahead. That had to get off my chest.
than bitching about Jonathan Esther, what do you got to talk about, So Chemical?
So, yeah, I mean, the funny thing is, I would love to join into that, considering that it's happened to me for the last, what, 20 years. So, I would love to join in, but no, I think I've had my fill of it. Thanks. So that's why I tell people all the time before I get onto my topic, you only text Jonathan Esther about things that he enjoys. Like I have full, like it's funny he was ignoring you, cold conscious, because yesterday him and I had like an hour-long conversation about comic books.
Right.
So
I bet you if I would have said the new Ant-Man is in the fucking comic book store, the first he turns into a fucking low ass gut. The first edition.
Yeah, when that Deadpool freaking trailer came out, he told me like within 15 minutes of that shit posting. You know?
The Deadpool thing of the X 5, 7, 8. Bruh, return my. God damn, that's not gonna make us money. What's gonna make us money is the shit that I'm sending you. You know, it was just me jamming. I was really nothing that I did that I had. But what's gonna help us make money is not getting the first edition of fucking Deadpool. It's not that. It's not that shit. What's gonna help us? What's gonna fucking help us get rich and get laid? Cause Lord knows you're not getting laid. I'll get laid. Lord knows you're not getting. So what's gonna help us all get laid and all get some fucking money and do what we love to do, just perform in front of people? They're gonna have this answer back some of my texts sometimes. And I understand that you can use the thing where it's like, oh, we're over here in Maryland, he's over there in California. I'm pretty sure it won't be like that when we're in the same goddamn area. But still, dog, it ain't looking good. You
co-conscious. My hands raised co-conscious.
Go ahead.
You do realize for most of the 20 years I'm talking about, me and him living in the same state, he was still doing it, right?
Touche, yeah.
Just saying.
Right, I forgot. But I'm just saying, like, bro, he like I said, he's just that guy. He's that guy that's just sitting on top of the plane. And he's just like, he has a nail, right? And he's just hammering the nail into the side of the wing. He's just like, yeah, man, this plane's gonna fly just great. It won't reach high. It won't reach so high. It ain't gonna get to 20,000 feet. It won't reach all that. It might not even land as smooth as it wanted to. But trust me, when it gets in the air, we might be okay. Like, what? Are we okay? We not, fucker. That's it. I'm done. Now I'm really done. But you brought it back up just a little bit. Go.
I mean, I was just letting you know that it wasn't that I wasn't trying to support you. Just that, I'm over it. So, so anyways, pretty much, I was talking to somebody the other day, probably today's Wednesday, had to be sometime last week. He asked me an interesting question. He has a picture of the plane. Look at that.
Like that, pretty much. That's Jonathan Esther. Pretty much. Oh no, it's gonna fly just perfectly.
My bad. Go on.
And so we were talking, and he asked me an interesting question. This is the guy at my job. He was like, because remember a few months ago, I asked you, hey, when's it a good time to say, hey, that's not my job, right? Well, then he asked me a good question to where he was like, when is it a good time to ask for a raise? I said, well, I don't know. I don't think any company wants you to ask for a raise. I was like, so I don't know if there is a good time. You just have to choose carefully, I guess, right? So he has been working for the company for like 5 years. Never had a raise. He's gotten like a bonus, like a Christmas bonus and stuff like that, but he's never actually had a raise. He said, I think it's time for me to ask for a raise. So he's asking me, I don't know why he's asking me, but he's like, hey man, you think it's time? I said, dude, I don't know. I was like, but there's never good, company-wise, I'm sure they're happy that you've been, doing this more work than you probably should be and getting paid the same amount of money. I said, it has to be a strategic move on your part, and you have to have evidence to back it up. Like, you can't just go into your boss's office and say, look here, homie, I come in here, I got to put on a collared shirt, I got to put on some cologne. I normally don't do that stuff. I normally just wear, my pants sagging off my butt and everything like that. I come in here and I act somewhat professional. I think it's time for a raise. You got to come in and not only ask for a raise, in my opinion, you got to say, well, this is why I deserve a raise. So when I asked him those questions, he said, "I don't know any of that stuff." So you got a problem there, homie. They probably gonna let you go. You asking for more money, but you don't have a way to back up like why you deserve more money. So I was like, "What you gonna do about it?" So my question to you is, when is it a good time to ask for a raise? Because I didn't know what to tell him.
Man, I mean, here's something I always liked, and it really depends on your job if you're able to do it, is being able to show this is how much money I'm making your company, okay? And really, I mean, by each person, usually that person is making them way more money than their pay is, okay? So if you could do that, like I did one time for my thing, the reason one of our clients stayed was specifically because of me. Okay, like my company did everything they could to piss them off. All right, like they just fucking, I mean, everything they could to make this company mad, they did, and I was just friends with them. You know, I hung out with them all the time. I was there, well, not 8 hours a day, but maybe 3 or 4 hours a day, which is about what I was working. And so when I came to ask for a raise, I said, look it, this company stayed because of, they will tell you, they have told you they stayed because of me. They gave you guys $4 fucking million last year. I'm asking for a $2 an hour raise. And that's usually the best way you could come up to that, is this is how much I'm doing, this is how much I'm making you, and really you want to show above and beyond. Like we were talking about one time, we were talking about writing resumes, you want to have a, not just this is my job, you know, yeah, I'm a fucking cashier at Walmart. It's like, I did this, I implemented this safety program, I freaking changed this this thing to make less man hours. I did all these things. This is why you should pay me. And it's getting kind of sad because a lot of companies are not wanting to give you a good raise, but then you can leave that company and go to the next one over and they'll pay you more. It's like if that person can go to the next company and get that raise, then you fucking owed it to them. And it's a depressing thing because it used to be, if you remember back in the day, you would work for the same company your entire fucking life, work your way up into management, and retire from that. And that company benefited because you came in as, whatever, a fucking wrench turner, okay? You knew what that job was. You worked your way up to be a mechanic. You knew what that job was. Now you're a freaking manager. You know what all those guys' jobs were. You did specifically that. But now in order to get you raised, you got to go work over here at fucking, you know, Build-A-Bear or some shit, and you didn't work your way up, you know? So now you're not as good of a manager as you would have been if that company just paid you your fucking money.
I agree with that completely. I agree that even though most companies do say they want you to grow within their company, once you get to the level where you have enough moxie or chutzpah to ask for a raise, they're like, oh, no, we got to get somebody brand new in that doesn't know any better.
Yeah.
You know, so turnover is a lot of companies' faults nowadays. But at the same time, you're right though. Their loss is somebody else's gain. There's been plenty of times when I've left a company and another company's paid me more to come with them, and it's one of those things where it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to keep doing that though because you constantly have to reinvent yourself. You constantly have to prove yourself because I guarantee you, we come in at the next job and you get paid what you're getting paid. Somebody else has been working in there for like 10 years not getting paid that. And they're mad.
Yeah, I mean, it's like my wife works with a doctor who that company he's asked for a raise, they said no, he leaves to go to another company, and 2 months later, they give him even more than that raise he was asking for him to come back. He's done that like 4 fucking times. It's like, quit dicking around and just fucking pay the people their money. You know, you're gonna make more money off it. Quit looking at these dimes holding up this fucking dollar. You know, let them have their fucking dime and don't waste your goddamn money on it.
That's absolutely true. See, yeah, but when he asked me the question, I said, that's a good question. Anytime I felt like I've been owed more money, I felt that way. And I've actually, and I don't know who taught this to me or not. I don't know. I mean, I've had a lot of good teachers along the way, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's one of those things where I felt a certain way. I went into the office and I've done it professional. Like I said, I've had proof. I said, look here, I do this, this, and this, and boom, boom, and they say yes or they say no. You know what I mean? I see it as, I told them this. I said, I see it as trying to talk to a girl on the street. She can only say yes or no to me. She says anything else extracurricular, then that's a different ball game. You know, but I mean, for the most part, they're only going to say yes or no.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. You know, and a lot of people are just so scared of getting rejected that they never even ask for it. Like I just don't want to go in there. I don't want to seem like a jerk. No. This is what the company is. Forget your friends in there. The company's paying you money to make them money. Your benefit is getting paid that money. That's all that it needs to be. You know, walk in there. Hey, you know, my responsibilities have changed. I've gotten better at my job in the time I've been here. I'm worth more to you as an employee. This is what I'm asking for. Just an adjustment to pay me what I'm worth.
I completely agree. So that was a topic I want to bring up with you. It wouldn't have made for a long show if we did this by ourselves, but Cole Conscious. I do want. I'm gonna include him on this conversation. This part of it. So we have an issue with Cole Conscious, and Alone in the Dark. Now that Robert Penn has done its season finale tonight, he's only gonna be on Dare to Disagree. So you're gonna need to teach him this stuff. I told him he's really bad at promoting. He's the worst. Like I've met people with less common sense and less smarts that will do a 10 times better job promoting. We're doing our show, right, just an hour ago. And he says, hey, man, folks, see me on Dare to Disagree. Boom, I'm there. He does a John Madden impersonation and everything. He's happy. He's going to be on Dare to Disagree. 10 minutes later, he's like, man, I know Dare to Disagree is boring. Please come see us, but I won't be on there. But I won't be on there. I was like, Cole Conscious, you just told your fans that you're going to be on there, but now you're not going to be on there 10 minutes later. Why should they watch the show? Oh, you're right. Please watch the show. But I only watch the first half because I'm leaving after the second half. No, you can't do that.
I can't. I don't know, man. Like, some people are good at selling themselves almost because they're dumb and they'll just throw that shit out there like it's worth something, you know? I see that shit all the time. Like, there seems to be a range. Like, you could be a complete idiot and see people just throwing themselves out there. I think that's part of Mr. Conscious's problem. It's kind of like that problem with those freaking chicks at the club. You remember how we talked about that?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's almost like he got too much information too soon and it's fucking him up.
Now, to my defense, we wasn't even going to have a show today.
Yeah.
But you know what? I am here. That's my fault. I am pretty terrible at promoting. I was very terrible at promoting Wari Pam Door to Get an album. That was a promotion right there. But I was very terrible at promoting that when that first came out. I was just talking. Then I
actually disagree. At first you were stumbling over your words, but you would get yourself. As we continue to do the show, you would continue to promote the album, promote that. Be like, hey man, we got this song on here. I got it. Especially since what happened was you weren't good at promoting Even Gods Must Die, but when you were more invested, when you did the song Changes, is when you were like, I have my first song on here. You were excited about it. So it was something that you were invested in, which made you promote it better. For some reason, dude, since this California trip, I don't know if it was too much sun. I don't know if it was that half-naked girl we saw on the beach when we were with Fatima. I don't know what it was, but you've gotten stupid. Like, dude, like,
my goodness.
there's no, like every time he talks, I'm like, man, like, do you know what you just said? And he looks up and he thinks about it. He's like, oh, I know I said this, folks, but please don't disregard that. Disclaimer. I made that mistake earlier.
Disregard, discount Beyonce. Just listen to everything after that point.
Shit happens, you know. I can't help the fact that she's low and discount Beyonce. That ruined me getting laid, absolutely. But you know,
not only did it ruin you from doing that, I still talk to this person. This is a good girl going for her master's. And she's actually just on a fitness show here in Atlanta, and she's a 6-pack, dude. I forgot to tell you that. I'm glad you brought her up.
Hey, you know, that's
nice girl.
Hey, bro, you know what's funny about that? That's not the first time I talked to myself, as you could probably guess. That's not the first time I actually taught myself how to fucking the model. There's one girl at Towson, and we was all playing the game Apples to Apples, and I had no idea she was a fucking model.
What's that?
Go ahead.
No, what is that? Yeah, I never heard of it before.
Okay, it's pretty. There's not we was playing the big black box in California.
Yeah.
That's where they got the idea from. Apples to apples.
Okay.
So pretty much like that, but it's very toned down. It's very, silly. So playing that shit, man, she's got really into it. She got really competitive. And then, like, she's got really competitive and she's gotten to the whole Black Power type shit. And everybody that's known me has documented me. I understand Black Power and all that crazy shit. I'm not trying to hear it all day. So we got into an argument, and then I told my friend, he was like, man, she was into you, dog. I'm not sure what the fuck you doing. I'm like, man, look, fuck all that. I made a mistake one day of accidentally clicking on her Instagram page, and I found she was a fucking model. And once she wasn't in her Towson shit and her, like, laid back shit, bitch was bad. She looked great. And I was just like, nah. And like legit, my homeboy sent me a picture like, dog, you know who this is? I'm like, fuck, yes, I did. Like, dog, you fucked up. You fucked up. You are the blueprint. Once again, yet again, you are the blueprint of what not to do. I'm like, you win some, you lose some, but I'm like fucking the Cleveland Browns right now. Snake-bitten franchise.
No, you're not even the Cleveland Browns. Dude, you're horrible. You don't even deserve that title. You're not even a franchise. No one even owns you. You went morally bankrupt. Dude, it's gone.
Shit happens, you know what I'm saying? It's one thing, you come back next game, and you regroup, you watch the game film, and you come back and we get them next time.
What is it like? What did that girl say if she got beat up by Ronda Rousey? Like, that didn't go the way that I wanted it to go.
Dog, she's just gonna retire as UFC champion unless they fucking just be like, you know what, fuck it, fuck the catch weight and shit like that. We're just gonna put those two in the ring because she's not even. These motherfuckers aren't even making it past the first minute of the fight. Not like the first round, second round, third round. They're not even making it to the fucking third round. The only person making it to the third round is Misha Tate. Everybody just lost either in the first round or second round, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think it was third round. But you know what's incredible, and I had to explain it to my wife, is there's men's divisions in her weight class, okay? And if you watch those fucking weight classes, I mean, even all the way up to bantamweight and welterweight, knockouts are pretty fucking rare.
Yeah.
Those guys are usually going the distance, That bitch knocks somebody out in 34 seconds. That's difficult for two men to do, let alone a woman who isn't known for her stand-up game. That's the crazy part. She is not she wasn't a stand-up fighter, and now she's beating someone unconscious who is fucking world-renowned for being a stand-up fighter,
Yeah.
I don't know. But I don't know if you guys saw my post about it, but the thing that's irritating me now is everybody's talking about Cyborg, okay?
No, yeah, that's what I was talking about. That's putting the ring for her. You make a good point.
Cyborg would probably be a great fucking matchup for Ronda Rousey, okay? It's just everybody, or a lot of people are bitching about Ronda, like Ronda's too scared to go up to her weight class. In what sport do you ever see a champion chasing after a fucking contender?
Yeah.
I'm going to work hard to make this work for you. No. Fuck no. You got to get to the champion. That's it. That's how. And Slow Chemical, you said something one time. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Jay-Z, where he said, you can't name yourself the number one contender. It's the same fucking thing here. Ronda's not going to chase you down to fucking let you have a shot at her title. Get to her fucking thing. No fucking champion ever would. Okay? So, making it sound like Ronda's scared, I don't think Ronda has any reason. I think Ronda will beat the shit out of Cyborg if it happens, okay? And I don't think Ronda doesn't believe that herself, okay? I think Ronda's fully confident she could beat her. She's just not going to make it easy for her and her have to climb up and disadvantage herself to make things easier for this chick, That's not what a champion does. That's not how this thing works. And then she brought out, but look at her doctor said it would literally kill her to get down to that weight. Yeah, well, Michael Jackson's doctor said that he could take all those drugs too. And if you're paying off a doctor isn't some fucking legal entity that is fucking viable, okay? I don't believe that this fucking bulky ass bitch can't get down to 135. She's probably gonna lose some muscle mass. It's probably not gonna be fucking good for her. Her ass could fucking make it, okay? She could probably get to 125 if she really wanted to. So I'm tired of the excuses. If she wants to fight the champion, she needs to fucking work for it, not the champion to just for her, you know?
Absolutely.
You see? Oh, go ahead. My fault.
No. I was saying absolutely, and you're right. I mean, a champion. I'm the fucking champion. You want to fight me? You know where to find me, and it just has to be by my rules. I'm not gonna fight you at this weight. You know, why fight you at this weight when I'm undefeated? I'm making money and I'm sponsored. Why take a chance? And you're knocking me the fuck out if you're heavier than me. And do I believe Ronda Rousey stuck in that ass? I believe so. But you know, right, you're the champion. I don't have to pander to you, you pander to me. That's really right.
I mean, look at the hoops Pac-Man had to jump through to get his fucking fight. Fucking Merriweather didn't bring it to him, didn't serve it to him on a fucking platter. And that's just never happened. It's never been a part of sports that some champion's going to chase around contenders and make things easier on them. I don't understand why they're suddenly making this a name.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm really sure you call that a fucking, fight. Yeah, I got you.
But you know what? Here's the issue, though. I can tell you why they're doing that. Because I actually had, while Jonathan Nestor was ignoring Cold Conscious, him and I were talking. And this is why I don't support the UFC, because Dana White is the biggest jerk off I've ever met in my life. Here's the thing: the reason why UFC fans do that is because Dana White is the one that says, "Well, if she was a real champion, she would do this," and yet he had the moxie to call wrestling fake. No, you're making your own sport fake by when you try to put pressure on somebody, like how he did with John Jones when Chael Sonnen was talking all his trash, and he pretty much made Chael Sonnen the number one contender, and the only thing he did was talk. Every time Chael Sonnen's had a chance to shine, he's lost. How is he number one contender in anything? It's one of those things where when Chael Sonnen said, "I'm challenging John Jones," John Jones said, "No, I'm not fighting you." Then all of a sudden Dana White comes down and says, "No, I'm disappointed." Hold on a second. Come on, dog. How you make him number one contender? This dude is gonna lose. We know it. He's good at talking. He could promote a fight. He belongs in WWE for promotions. He really does. But we know as far as fighting goes, he's gonna lose. I blame Dana White for making the UFC fans do that, because he calls other stuff fake, but he fakes his own stuff out too. That's why Cyborg will be number one contender, because he's gonna somehow talk Ronda into meeting this chick halfway. And he's going to be like, "Well, Ronda, if you're a real champion, you would do it." No, you get your fat butt in the octagon and let her toss you around somewhere. I really don't like that guy. He's just so phony.
Dude, I'm a UFC fan, and I can't stand that fucking. Because, number one, about that whole WWE thing, stay the fuck out of their business. What part of this do you need to get in their fucking business?
And it's funny, too, because Ronda Rousey actually mentioned a fake WWE person in our fucking post-fight interview.
And she said it a couple times about what a huge WWE fan she is.
Yeah, she
exactly how they need to be. Yeah, I totally support you guys for what you're doing. Not talking down to another sport because it's not your fucking thing.
Yeah, she actually won the WrestleMania. Actually, her name, once again, she made it speak, because her name is actually for the late, Roddy Piper. She asked me, "Hey, can I use Rowdy as, my name when they call?" He's like, "Absolutely." So she has a lot of influences from wrestling, and so is Chael Sonnen. That's why he talks like that. He talks as a wrestler.
Yeah.
All the shit that's going on right now is pretty much like wrestling. You build it up for the big payoff. Now it's real, but a lot of shit. A lot of shit talking now is wrestling. That's where you guys get it from. That's the whole structure of it. But
They're using the same terms that Gene Kaninsky used in 1905 when the World Championship was first created. With Vern Gagne. These are the same things that these people who were really beating each other up were in the ring. I get it. They don't have the predetermined finishes. But Dana White fakes his own stuff out when he, as we just said, makes somebody number one contender who doesn't deserve it. Exactly. He doesn't deserve it. And at the end of the day, no, my fault. At the end of the day, Judo Gene LaBelle trained Roddy Piper first, and then he trained her, and then he trained Ronda. Ronda has respect for it. All those guys in that locker room in UFC, I guarantee you, have respect for those WWE wrestlers.
Yeah.
But Dana White, for some reason, he's so super high. He calls stuff fake. No, you're just fat, lazy, and greedy. Get your butt in the ring because you have no valid point. You've had 100 matches, yeah, whatever. You making number, you fake your own stuff. Matter of fact, don't get me started. Go ahead, Alone in the Dark. Don't get me started.
He might be getting pissy because of how, I mean, they're getting called out. The UFC's getting called out how poorly they're compensating these fighters. You know, and I've heard, and I got to look up more information on it. But I heard there's a lot of WWE promoters who are going to these fighters like, you guys are getting a raw fucking deal here. You guys are making the fights. People are spending these millions and millions of dollars to see you fight. Why are the ring girls getting paid more than you?
Yeah.
That shit doesn't happen in the WWE. Oh, and that's a fucking disgusting problem. And that's the thing I can't stand about Dana White. And I think he proved that he doesn't really give a shit about the integrity of the UFC when who was that fucking giant that came from the WWE to the UFC?
Lesnar.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar, don't get me wrong, I totally think he's an amazing fucking athlete, okay? And he when he came in there and he fucking won, he was winning legitimately and just a fucking powerful fighter. I just don't think he should have gotten a title fight nearly as quick as he did. You know, he should have worked his way up. Dana threw a fucking title fight at him just because he knew it was going to make money. And he threw it at him against a retiring fucking fighter. That was a disgusting fucking event. Did Brock Lesnar, would he eventually have earned a title fight? I totally think he would have, you know? He didn't earn it at the point, the time he got it, and that was fucking sad.
Yeah. Now, I actually didn't know about the ring girls getting paid more than UFC fights. That's fucking terrible. These guys are definitely putting body and life on the fucking line night in and night out. They definitely get paid more than they do. I see some of these guys' salaries, and they said it before, like, bro, I don't get paid that much. I'm fucking 12-0. I don't get paid that goddamn much. Like, anytime there's a fight, even as a fight a week away, I'm taking that fight because I need to fucking eat. Like, god damn.
Yeah, and then if it's so fake, you go off and sign CM Punk. You know why? You know why you're so phony baloney, Dana White? It's about the draw. It's about who can make you money. CM Punk's gonna sell you 1 million pay-per-views, and it's like a drug. Anytime you get 1 million, oh, let's try to get 2 million. That's why Brock Lesnar got the title shot as short as he did, which he didn't deserve. You're absolutely right. But in the day, come on, man, don't sit here and call something fake and you're recruiting their people.
Yeah, exactly. And they're winning. They're fucking winning. You know, it wasn't like these guys are just coming here for the show. They're coming in there and kicking fucking ass. I mean, I've never been a person who thinks that those fucking guys are not extreme fucking athletes. I mean, some of the stunts you see them pulling, it doesn't matter if it's predetermined that they were pulling it. Picking up like a 500-pound guy and body slamming him, that's some incredible fucking feats of goddamn ability, you know?
Yeah, and not only that, people understand, man, that's a 365-day-a-year job.
Yeah.
It's not just, hey, Monday, and then we wrestle on Friday, like Monday, then I got to go all the way down to Texas and wrestle on Tuesday, and I might have a day off, but then I got press on that day, and to come back on Thursday and wrestle. It's a lot. They put it so that a lot of them used to be addicted to painkillers and shit like that. Probably a lot of them still are because of the shit they put their body through day in and day out.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying this to disrespect any UFC fighters. I respect what they do as well. When I say I don't support UFC, I should be saying I don't support Dana White. Anything that puts money in his pockets, I won't even entertain. So he's a joke. But as far as those guys and those women, I know they work hard. I've seen the workouts and everything. I remember one of Jonathan Esser's friends. I don't know if Rex still does it, but I've seen him actually train. They work their butt off, man. But as far as he goes, as long as he's in power, I have no interest in putting any money in this guy's pocket. He's a joke.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't, man. I watch every fucking UFC fight, and I don't pay a goddamn dime for it.
Yeah. I go to Buffalo Wild Wings or Hooters or something.
Yeah, exactly.
I paid for one UFC fight, and I was highly disappointed. That's when Chael Sonnen was fighting Anderson Silva for the second time. And it started out pretty good that he made that fucking spinning back fist. Yeah. And, man, it looked like he was about to get fucking raped. Did you see the fucking picture?
Oh,
Slow Chemical?
Nuh-uh.
Shit, let's see if I can find it.
Yeah, let me look too. That shit was hilarious. Like, you could, and the best part is sometimes you can only see shit like that, after the fight, during the slow-mo. fuck no. You saw the change in his attitude where he regretted his life once he hit the ground, man. Just looking up at Anderson Silva like, I'm about to get beat to death.
Yeah, it's like as he felt, just like God, all that shit I said about Brazil. He look he's about to get fucked. It was just ridiculous. His face, like, he was just like, God damn, why did I say all that bullshit?
Where was it? God damn, I wish I could find that because that's a hilarious picture. I'll post it underneath the video because that shit was just hilarious, man. Don't get me wrong. I think Chael Sonnen is a great fighter. It's just he was not a fucking contender.
Yeah, no.
He'll beat my ass. He wasn't going to beat Anderson Silva's ass. You know?
No. And because he definitely surprised Anderson Silva the first time, but I think Anderson Silva was more like, dude played around a lot, so
Yeah.
It's one thing. It is what it is. Oh, here it is. God damn it. I'll pull it up real fast for you to see. Look at that.
Look at that. Look at this
I can't see it. It's just small. Hold on a second.
Just sadness. Sad.
That's how all the girls who I fuck, that's how they look usually when I'm about to fuck them. Like, God damn it. How the fuck did I end up in the bed with this asshole? And he tried to keep the mug and everything, which makes it so funny. It's like he's trying to mug so hard, but he's just like, God damn.
Look at that sad face so you can see it. I think if he had the chance, if he had more than a half second before he's about to get kicked unconscious, he would have given up right there.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck this. Fuck this shit. Of course, I would have done the same thing, but I also didn't talk shit to Anderson Silva for fucking months on end.
Yeah, talk shit about all of Brazil for fucking years. I mean, I said some bad shit, but actually, matter of fact, the shit he said wasn't that bad compared to some of the shit I said before. So.
Some of the things he said, he did make a point. Like when people were Brazil was bitching at him, he's like, what? He's like, you guys are just mad at me that I'm talking the truth. Anderson Silva could go build a school in Brazil right now, but instead he bought a fucking mansion in L.A. He's not Brazilian. And I think that's the one that cut the worst because it had some truth behind it. If he was this big, proud Brazilian, why isn't he buying all these nice things in Brazil? He got the fuck out of there,
Pretty much. Kind of like how Drake did to Meek Mills. I think Drake donated to the high school that Meek Mills went to. No, I'm dead. I think. Oh, it might have been a joke, but I think it's actually a real story. You think can you verify that for me, Alone the Duck? Not 100% sure, but somebody was on Instagram one day was like, yeah, Drake just donated, I think like $1,000 or something to like Meek Mill's old high school, and Meek Mill's never donated. I'm like, that's some 50 Cent shit right there.
Dude, he's been cold, man. Like I gotta give. I never really cared about Drake before, but how he's handled this, like how he keeps stomping this fucker into the dirt, just is cracking me up, man. Like that's something I was talking about with Jonathan Esther is nobody really considered Drake. I mean, people enjoyed his music, but nobody considered him a legitimate rapper until Meek Mills made him into one. Like nobody was really all that impressed. Yeah, he makes music that you can fucking dance to and shit like that. That's about it. This shit cracked me up right here too.
Yeah.
But now, after he did that, which I don't really think Drake beat him, I think Meek just fucking lost. It was just pathetic. And he just keeps grinding him into the fucking ground, man. So I gotta give him credit. Fuck that guy.
And I was telling Cole Conscious, you know what? That's Meek's fault. Like I don't know the real intention. I don't think I don't think the story that he wanted him to tweet his album or whatever. I don't think that's the real story. I truly don't believe that. I think something deeper happened, and he just got into his feelings. And I don't think he came to a level where he said, you know what, I'm just gonna go at this guy. I don't think he thought about the consequences of going at somebody who's technically, as of right now, a cultural icon. He really is at that level right now where when you have the white people liking you and you're hip hop, dude, you're at a different level. You really shouldn't be messed with. I'm not saying that anybody should fear you, but you going at him, the mainstream won't allow it. And let's be honest, I told Cole Conscious this. Anybody under the age of 25 does not know anything about ghostwriters and hip hop. They just don't. They don't know the history, and a lot of them don't, because a lot of times you talk to people that's cold conscious age, their favorite rapper is 50 Cent. No disrespect to 50, but dude, he's not. No, he's not lyric. He's not on the level of an Ice Cube or whatever. But I mean, it's one of those things where, Meek poked the bear, and that's what happens.
Like I put an analogy like this. It's like you with your homeboys, and they're like, "Hey, I robbed that house. I robbed that house too. I robbed that house. Let my dumb ass try to rob the house." And as soon as you go to rob that house, somebody's waiting there with a fucking sawed-off shotgun pointing at your head. It's like, goddamn.
Because, I mean, from the break, Meek started this shit.
Yeah.
He came out swinging, and that's kind of me. I think he had a really good opportunity to show that, Drake's not a fucking legitimate fucking person. I could fucking, which I totally thought he was going to. I thought Meek Mill's going to take him down, But by giving his pathetic ass reply, he just looks childish now,
Yeah.
Like, you came out swinging at this guy, he swung back, and you fucking fell down,
Yeah, it's like, he's talking about giving him a wedgie and shit like that. What?
Now, the other issue is he picked this fight, and in all honesty, Drake couldn't lose. If Drake lost that beef, none of his fans would give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
He wouldn't have lost one fucking album sale, okay? But with Meek losing to Drake, it's his fan base does give a shit that happened. What little fan base is left for him. I mean,
right.
That's kind of the issue. My biggest issue with what he did is it was a no-win scenario for him. Okay, if he crushed fucking Drake, Drake's fans wouldn't have cared. Drake wouldn't have lost a fucking penny on him. If he lost like he did, he's feeling the effects,
Yeah, and that goes back to what I said. It's like when Cannabis went at LL Cool J. Even though Cannabis had legit reason, you're going at a cultural icon. His fans don't care. Like, I'm an LL Cool J fan. I've gone on record saying that he's the guy that inspired me to write. Don't get me wrong, I would have cared, but I would not have stopped listening to LL Cool J. That's what a Drake fan is. They're not going to stop listening to Drake because, you know what? Well, he makes good music. You listen to Meek Mill, he has a corner of the market. He's a gangster rapper. He don't talk about anything good. Drake talks about positivity and loving people. As corny as that might be to some people, he does.
Yeah.
So that broadens your horizons. You know what I'm saying? And because matter of fact, it's kind of funny. The guy that did the blog on me and Cold Conscious album, he said that. He said, "I've heard your past stuff, Slow Chemical. Your past stuff was putting yourself in this corner. What you did with Why Repent, I'm Gonna Do It Again, you opened everything up. From songs like Paula Deen and Parking Lot Kisses to Changes. How like you've hit everybody. Now and nobody can say they can't connect with one of those tracks. There's a difference, man. And I've seen it in the sales. I've seen it in the number of viewers we have, and the number. It's one of the things where it's a big difference. It's something that I didn't notice, but there's no way Meek Mill didn't notice because he's a dark rapper. I was never a dark rapper, but I mean I still was cornering myself. But Meek, you knew the fan base you were going after, and now you look. It's kind of like this. Back in the day, in order for somebody, if you're hanging on the corner and doing your thing, and somebody comes up and checks you. In order for you to stay on the corner, they have to handle you. If they don't handle you, those dudes behind you is going to handle you and make sure you never get back on that corner again.
Good.
So you know what? Once again, I told Cold Conscious the only way Meek can win this battle now is by going back to jail. He got to beat him up. He has to beat him up. That's the only way it's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, I think his fans would take that well, but. To me, it almost would look like an act of desperation. You beat me where our careers are based in a legitimate way. Now I'm going to fucking attack you. And, I mean, that's a toss-up. I don't know who would win that fight. You know what I mean?
Shit, man, he has to. It's just...
If he gets his ass beat by Drake, literally,
he lost,
that dude's going to have to kill himself. That's it.
He like to jump. I mean, goddamn. And crazy thing, he was known for battle rapping. And actually, I feel like, man, if you start that shit, you kind of know you're going to say something back. You should have had a rap already written up or something. God damn.
He had all the time to prepare, and he did nothing. Drake didn't. Drake had to respond to him in a timely fashion after he put it out. He could have been ready. I almost wonder, somebody said one time that, I wonder if fucking Nicki said Drake's name during sex, and that's why this guy just came swinging. It sounds legitimate, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, fellas.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that we're about to start wrapping up. Now, I didn't do this on Wild Repent, so I'm gonna do it on here, okay?
All right.
So next week I have a big day. I have I think Alone in the Dark knows this, but I have a young lady that's agreed to be a model for the comic book.
Oh yeah.
So I also told her that, hey, can you be the face of the music side, be a face of the music side too, right? She said, yeah, of course. She says, giving ideas for a photo shoot, right? I said, yeah, sure, why not? So this is what I got. And by the way, I have no shame in saying I went into Victoria's Secret and got this myself for her to wear. And this is all she's going to be wearing in a video I'm going to post in 2 weeks.
I'm waiting to see like 2 square inches of fabric here. Oh, hold on.
That's what she's going to be wearing. That's one shot, right?
Yep.
The next shot, what she's going to be wearing is just this.
Oh shit! Where the fuck do I get these shirts, man? Am I not pretty enough?
No, you're not. Another shot of just this.
Oh, goddamn.
And the last shot will be this. But either way, this stuff is coming by the end of August, where you're going to see her. Her name is Gina Rivera, very beautiful woman, and she's agreed to be the face of the comic book and the music that we got going on.
Goddamn.
Now, I was going to ask, if you need any help during this photo shoot, because I just looked around.
Oh yeah, I'll be around.
Yeah, if you need somebody to come down and maybe hold some hair back or anything like that, just let me know, right, dude? My schedule's open.
My schedule's not open, but I work at Giants, so my schedule's open.
Well, I will say this. We're going to do one shoot next week, and then we're actually going to do a second one in October. But the one that will be the one that I think you guys would enjoy is going to be the one that's going to be next week, because that's the one where she's going to be, and you guys will see when I post the videos and stuff like that in a couple weeks after I'm done with them. But I have the most ideas for that one. So look for it. Look for that.
Is this the right girl? I just
Yes, that's her.
God damn.
Yeah, man. I mean, if you need that help, man, I'm always here for you. You know what I mean?
Alone in the Dark is good. Alone in the Dark is good. I've never seen that photo of her before, but that's definitely her.
Jesus.
Where is she from originally?
Atlanta.
She's from
I believe.
That's
definitely her.
Right there, man. Yeah. I mean, my schedule's open, dude. I don't even know what time this is supposed to go down, but my schedule.
Whatever day it is, it will be open. God damn.
I know how to braid.
See, this is why John S needs to answer back text.
So that does raise the question: where's your guys' models there, Cold Conscience? Is there any models for Warn Others yet, or?
Look at his face.
Dog,
I'm just curious, man. I'm just trying to stay up to date. You know what I mean?
Between me and you, right? We don't have a fucking logo yet. I've been clamoring about this goddamn logo for. Actually, my bad. John said he had his logo. I haven't seen the shit yet, so I'm assuming we don't have a logo. If you get those college kids on that's why I asked you. Just whatever they think one of us is, just have them draw it up. Because
if I had to guess, if you leave it up to Jonathan Esther to find a model, it's probably going to turn out looking a little bit like this.
Oh, shit.
God damn. Is that Joey Mercury?
Yep.
God damn. God bless him. God bless him.
All right, guys.
Guy's a goddamn icon, and you did that. You could have picked somebody. You could have picked fucking Bruce. God damn.
That was the best one I could find, man. That's the best one.
I feel like if Jonathan Esther gets a fucking model, yeah, it would be like, yeah, you know, she looks great. She looks great. Only problem is she has an eye missing.
I will say this.
Yeah.
I will say this. I've been told by Jonathan Esther for the last, if it's 2015, I've been told by Jonathan Esther since 2007 that doing things my way is the wrong way. So no way Warner Others should panhandle anything Slow Chemical or Wire Pint or any work that you and I have done, Cold Conscious. It's off limits to Warner Others. No ideas should be taken because I've been told for the last 8 years my ideas are rotten. So, oh jeez.
Here's what he would probably get you, man. So, yeah, she looks a little thick in that dress, man, but you should see her in person.
In person, she's like an 18-wheeler.
Jesus Christ, look at her. She's got a big ass, though. That would be his sell.
Yeah. She has a really big ass, and bro, it's the best I can find, dog. We're in California, it's the best. It's bitches all around in California that wants to be on fucking video. Remember we was on the beach that day alone in the dog, and them girls were just there. Just bending over. Oh my goodness.
I'll tell you, man, that's how it is. Now that I'm doing this driving job, I'm constantly picking up just ridiculously beautiful women, man. Dropping them off fucking 5 miles away. I don't know what it is about. I think it's in the area I'm in, because when I went downtown, it was more diverse. But out here, like 9 times out of 10, beautiful white women was all I was fucking picking up. It was ridiculous. One girl asked me if I could teach her how to drive a stick. I'm like, yes, I can. Yes, I can. Drive that thing deep.
Indeed, I can teach you how to drive a stick.
We should have get this bitch down here. You guys got any parting shots? I do.
Go ahead.
I suggest if you host on this show, you don't miss a fucking episode. That's all I suggest, okay? Otherwise, you just get worn out the whole fucking show. That's my suggestion. That's my party shot.
Yeah, and try to answer back fucking text messages just from time to time. You know, it really helps when, you know, the founding band member texts you and shit like that. You know, we can't run this business because when we get on, I believe we will get on. She's thick, but
that would be the best he could do, I think, right there. I love the opportunity to show that you could be beautiful and sexy outside the narrow interpretations that normally define us. All right.
I mean, she's not bad. She's thick. Hey, listen, bro. Dry Detroit. Anyway, it would just help if, you know, from time to time you could just fucking just text, you know. You know what I'm saying? Look, the motherfucker liking shit.
Screen sharing. I got lucky there. I didn't get fucking torn up.
Anyway, yeah, we should probably shut it down. But just listen. It's not good business if there's no business. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we get it worked out. Because when we get on, and I'm all the way in fucking Malibu, because I'm pretty sure you're not moving out of San Clemente. I'm all the way in fucking Malibu. I'd be like, hey man, when's this album coming out? Radio Silence. And now I gotta go on this fucking Saber Proud Ride mission trying to find it. Anyway, I've been your host for today, Cold Conscience.
Here's a good question though. Did you text him twice to let him know it's urgent? As he texts him again. Fuck.
Yeah, apparently, yeah, we have this thing where it's like, I have to text him within like the next 15 minutes. He's like, then I know it's urgent. What type of shit is that? So if I text you one time, I only have one text to give, and I'm about to fucking die. Yeah, no. You gotta text me twice, so I know it's urgent. God damn.
Anyways, this has been Alone in the Dark over here. Wonderful Colorado.
And my last party shot is, warn others, I am copywriting everything I do. Do not panhandle my game, because I try to give game since 2007. I've been told my game is rotten. Look at me now. Boom!
Hey, listen, bro. I ain't got shit to do with that, so I wouldn't panhandle anything. I said I ain't got shit. That between you and John, you can sue him. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Listen, good musicians borrow, great musicians steal.
Well, technically, you're part. You're part of NSF. So this actually is promoting your stuff too. I'm just saying, if you think I'm gonna lend out my model, lend out any game, no, not gonna happen. Come up with your own stuff, because I've been told my way is the wrong way. But somehow we have booties shaking in Brazil, I think. Alone in the Dark said. And what does Warren Others have going on?
Hey, bro, why you taking it out on me? I just started.
Now, I do got a question, though. I'm not part of Warren Others. Can I borrow your model?
Yes.
Okay. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that has been Dare to Disagree / Freaking Why Repent. You guys have a wonderful night.
Let's see you fuckers next
Boom!
time.